Ultimately, one company that has reported their earnings, first quarter earnings yesterday, was Tesla. And Tesla, the stock is now up, but yesterday their net income was announced. It's down 71%. And Elon Musk even said, he admitted that Tesla faced a lot of blowback from his ties to Donald Trump. And now he's talking, and we're going to play a little snippet of it. He says, you know what, maybe I better go back to the car company because they need me.
Starting probably in next month, May, my time allocation to DOGE will drop significantly. So I think I'll continue to spend, a day or two per week on government matters for as long as the president would like me to do so, and as long as it is useful. But starting next month, I'll be allocating far more of my time to Tesla, and now that the major work with establishing the Department of Government Efficiency is done, there are some challenges, and I expect that this year will be there'll probably be some unexpected bumps this year. But I remain extremely optimistic about the future of the company.
So investors are happy to hear that, hoping he's going to refocus his efforts on Tesla. He's saying it's because political sentiment, he thinks, and the uncertainty in the automotive and energy markets. But he has some plans coming up. He's on track to launch this robo-taxi business out of Austin, Texas, within the next few months. And then he said the second half of next year, 2026, he's going to have millions of Teslas operating fully autonomously. So those the self-driving Teslas?
And the other thing is robots. He's got the Tesla robots rolling out. And if you see some of this video, the robots are more athletic than us. I mean, they can go down a mountain. They could do a tough mutter. So, and I need somebody that understands me. And I'm hoping that this robot could be one of the people.
That's why when you would watch the Jetsons back in the day, you identified with Rosie.
Right. Absolutely. Rosie was the housekeeper.
Right, exactly.
Yes.
Did a great job. She had wheels.
Was the robotic
right? Didn't she have wheels? Elon Musk has feet. Right?
Okay.
Like, and also, what was the Lost in Space robot? The worst robot ever to be lost in space with. Remember?
Robot.
Yeah,
a number name?
Yeah, it was just a robot. It had arms like on
Danger, Will Robinson.
Yeah, it was a bad robot.
Yeah.
It made you not want to. No neck.
Elon did not build that one.
Right. He didn't.
No. Elon, Tesla did say one thing about the tariffs yesterday, and they said that the tariffs are making its energy storage business, it's impacting them harder because obviously they need the rare earth, the rare minerals to make the batteries and stuff like that. Musk even told the president, look, tariffs are a bad idea, but Musk also supports the president. He's got a different vision, and they're going through with it. It's just going to make making batteries more complicated.
Just noted, remember that Elon Musk is going to donate money and Donald Trump is going to do whatever he wants. No. Howard Lutnick would be the Treasury Secretary if he listened to Elon Musk. Elon Musk didn't want the tariffs, but he respects that he's not the president.
Right.
And I would say this, there's got to be like 10 major items for national security that when this trade war is over, we just have to bring it back. And rare earths is another. We have to be able to refine it. We've got to be able to do it because China will hold this over our heads in any conflict, military or economic, unless we start doing it ourselves.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.